Football is just for entertainment, not personal battle. Cheer loud, debate respectfully, enjoy the highs and accept the lows. There's always another match, another season, and another chance. So support your club and protect the peace. I'm not perfect with words, but thanks for watching. I hope you find something meaningful in what I just shared. Thank you.
Very good day to our lovely listeners. This is another amazing Tuesday from Radio Sports FM 91.9. We are so happy to be here today. Thank God someone is here with us today. But before I actually call him, let me first introduce Ambassador. Let's Ambassador greet the...
Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you people sit down there again just to listen to us. And last week, we are just only 2 persons.
Yes.
But today, the house is almost full. It's almost full because Zaya is not here
with us. Yeah.
But the professional is here with us. So you people will know that this is going to be a different thing today.
Yes.
Because we have a lot of information for you since we have a professional in the house. So welcome, Elo.
Yeah, so hello. How are you?
I'm fine.
Since you decided not to come last week, we don't know the reason why you're not here, boy. Just tell us.
Yeah, for some reasons I was, occupied somewhere. I needed to attend a meeting. So reason why I was not here, I was not here last time, but here am I today. Yeah, I am here. The Holy Trinity is here today. So we are all here. So,
okay, that's
a wonderful show.
That is actually good. Thank you for being here with us today. Thank you for joining us today. And of course, we have our technician and our cameraman. Our technician is
Teho
Ajavon.
Legion, the giant of the house.
Yes, of course, the giant of the house. And we also have our gentle expert with us today. He's our cameraman. Thank you for being here with us. And we are also greeting our lovely viewers and our lovely listeners. Thank you for being here with us. Let's take a quick break, then we'll come back. Thank you.
Stop. Don't change it. This is Sport FM 91.9. Enjoy Zaya and his team every Tuesday at 5 o'clock p.m. Keep listening and keep enjoying it. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, we are back again. Keep listening and keep enjoying it. Okay, as usual, we used to give each other a little advice before going into our sports programs. So today, what we have for you guys is very, very good. It is very, very good. It is good for everyone. We have to listen to it because it brings a lot of moral lessons. Okay, so the topic is, why do some people confuse honesty with harshness? Let's take friendship for examples. In your friendship cycle, that there are always one of your friends that is always harsh. Sometimes you feel like, oh, this person is way too harsh. Why are you always harsh in everything you do and anything you say? You are always harsh when the way you talk. When you want to correct someone, you are always harsh. Or when a parent want to correct their child, they are always harsh on them. Why is it like that? Because some friends, so that their friends will know the impact of their behavior, the moral lesson, what they are doing, maybe it is wrong or bad, maybe it is good or bad rather. Like, they are always harsh. Why is it that people confuse this honesty with harshness? Because some people never learn when you are not harsh with them. Ambassador, please.
Thank you, Ms. Nema, for this question. This most of the time happening, especially with the parents and the children, and sometimes it happens between the friends also. The reason why most of the people used to be harsh when they just want to tell you truths, and sometimes some people will just tell you with a low voice. Some will arch before it's going to correct you or tell you one truth or the other. You know why? You see, we have a different manner in this world. There are some people, if they talk to them, they correct that person now. Immediately they correct the person will again do the mistake.
Repeat it
again. So, by the time you repeat it, the person will say, no, why are you doing like this? Don't do this. The third time you say, oh, I say you should not do that. And the third one is going to be beaten. And it is happening in school also. When you see a teacher always started from a low voice, from a gentle way, teaching a child from, okay, write like this. This is how you are going to write it. You take the hand of the child today, tomorrow. When the teacher sees that the other students are moving forward, are writing it better, and the one student is lacking behind, that teacher we started using harsh voice to control that child. And by then some child needs to be arches, need harsh voice.
Yeah.
Yes, because by the time you started, I will beat you now, then that child don't like cane. You say no, I don't want teacher to beat me. So from that you started be doing the right thing. So thereby it depends on the person you want to control. Some needs to be controlled by harsh voice, and some doesn't need that. Some need to be controlled with low voice. So thereby it depends the person that you want to control.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much, Ambassador. Hello. So my own question to you is that he talked about the children. The children, how you are going to control them so that they will know the right thing to do. You tell us when it is done by your peers, your mates.
My mate, my age mate, my friends, or I don't know about. It's a very bit difficult, as you said it right. Good friends are those that can give you corrections. That is true. But if, like Ambassador said it in the case of children,
yeah.
we have also adults that are street children. They are in age, they are mature, they are all these things. But when it's come to taking their responsibility, doing things right, they are never up to that level. They always behave like children and all those things. So we see that maybe their friend, instead of correcting them, they will be harsh towards them because maybe they have said it a lot of time. But the problem here is that there are a lot of friends, as you said it, their blood is always hot. They have little things. They are so hot. It's like hypertension.
Yeah,
we
they are
catch
always
them
blunt. They'll just say it to your face. They
will just
won't
say,
care.
yeah, they won't care and all those things. So that is not the best way of correcting somebody. If you want to correct somebody, say it so low, be
gentle with the person.
Yeah, say it with gentleness and all those things. And after, if the person repeated the thing again, maybe that way you will correct it. Maybe if the third time, that time you can be harsh. But if immediately the person have done something and you are harsh towards him, you trying to correct the person, maybe we lead the two of you to quarrel instead, because the voice you needed to, the gentleness you need to put into that correction, you didn't put it. So it's very much important, if you want to correct somebody, do it with a gentle voice, not being harsh towards the person. Now, if the person, have a strong head, have doesn't listen to correction, and you repeat the thing, repeat it again, then you can be harsh towards him, no matter what his age. That's also nowhere you will be harsh towards him, because if you are in a society, you are among a crowd, for instance, you are in the market or any public place, and you are harsh towards somebody, that also will cause another thing.
Yeah, the person will take it slightly.
You will not take it lightly. So the best thing to do also, if you know that you have advised somebody about something various times, but the person is not getting it, if the person has done the thing again, just be calm, retain yourself. If you come home, you can, be harsh or all those things. So also being harsh towards somebody in the midst of people also can lead to another thing, because maybe you want just to correct the person, but if you don't know
how to do that,
it might lead to something. Maybe you and the person will not talk again for years, for months, or I don't know, for years, so many years, but you just wanted to correct something. So let us know how to correct people. But when it comes to children, it's your children now. It's your child or your children. If they are not, be harsh towards them, because there are some children that need, strong voice, for them to be corrected. There are some, if you are gentle with them, they don't love that. They love, they will never, if you are gentle with them, they will smile, they will do this thing. It's like a nephew that I have. So something like that. So you need to train them with not, violence and all those things, but at least with, harsh, but also with strategically.
Yeah, thank you very much, Elo. And okay, for me, I'm very, very stubborn. My dad used to tell me that I'm very, very stubborn all the time. So when he wants to correct me, he usually use harsh voice instead of low voice. He used to tell me that all the time. Okay, yeah, you've heard that from everyone.
Okay.
So you need to be gentle with some people, and you need to be harsh with some people if they don't want to listen to correction. Okay, let's just take another quick break before going into our program.
This is Sports FM 91.9. Enjoy Zaya and his team every Tuesday at 5 o'clock p.m. Keep listening and keep enjoying it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Keep listening and keep enjoying it. So let's go into the main thing today. 1. ASCO and OTR, the final match of Women's Championship season 2024-2025. Hello.
Yeah, 20. I like the way you say 2024, 2025. Well, here we are in 2026.
Yeah.
So we have played one season. We've combined 3 years in one season of a championship. That is great. That is Togo. They need to be, we need to give them ovation, clapping ovation, because they have done so greatly. It's a pity that in this country teams used to go like that. They have played the group phase for some times now. They have had a long break, and now they were back last time just to play the playoff and all those things. The way they wanted to play it before self, they didn't, go that way again. They've defined another thing. Because the clubs are crying. They are crying for money issue and all those things. So they need to simplify all those things. So it was simple. They played, first leg, second leg, between the fourth of the south zone and the second of the north zone. Same thing with the fourth of the north zone and the second of the north zone. So we had 4 matches if you want to say, in total, first leg, second leg. So the first leg was played between ASCO and USAMU. They are clubs of same, they are children of same parents, we can say, because the same president that is taking care of ASCO is the same one that is taking care of USAMU. We are talking about Menyasingwe. So they are clubs that are for the same parents. From the beginning, we knew that ASCO, at the end of the day, will be qualified. So the first leg, USAMU has beaten ASCO 1-0, and the second leg, ASCO has beaten them. They have shattered them 5-1. So that makes it 5-2 for ASCO that is qualified for the final. In the second match, we have OTR and Koroki Metete of Chamba that played the first leg, and at the end of the day, they drew 1-1 at the but at the second leg, OTR also has beaten them Leslie 3-0. So that makes it 4-1 for OTR. So they are also qualified for the final. So the final will be played here in Lome in some days. So that is what we can say. The thing is, the team that will be crowned champion, I don't know, will be qualified for the WAFU Human Tournament, which we now qualify you for the Women Africa Champions League, not UEFA Champions League, but CAF Champions League women's side. So that is it. So if ASCO or OTR succeeded in winning this championship, they will qualify for the WAFU tournament. That is where, we used to stop. Usually, many a time, Mod went there, Atleta went there, ASCO Self went there, but we never crossed that level. So that gap, and we have started very well, to stay at that same level again. Because if you see the way things are done, the ladies that started the championship, they are not the same ladies that are ending it, because the championship is being played in 2 or 3 years. So you will see that in many clubs
they brought in another woman.
Yeah, because some are obliged to go to another club, maybe, or some are giving birth to children, all those things. So you will see that in many clubs there it is totally, another people that set of people that we have. So that is it. The final will be played, and we gather, we evacuate that thing, and people will be free from that issue of championship, women championship. So that is it.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much. Let's take another quick break before going into the next one.
Hey, sport lovers! At the end of the day, sport is meant to be enjoyed with love, energy, and passion. But lately, people are getting angry and stressed when their teams fails. And that is where we get it wrong. When emotion runs too deep, fun turns to frustration. People get aggressive over bad matches, friendship stain, and rivals. Stress over game even affects our health, and no sport worth that. It's okay to care, it's okay to be passionate, but remember, football is just for entertainment, not personal battle. Cheer loud, debate respectfully, enjoy the highs and accept the lows. There's always another match, another season, and another chance. So support your club and protect the peace. I'm not perfect with words, but thanks for watching. I hope you find something meaningful in what I just shared. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, we are here again. Break time at men's side. Ambassador?
Yeah, thank you very much, Nima, for this question. Yes, break time. Just for them to just go and regroup and do some exercise and bring what is good into order, and just to know where they have made mistake. And some big teams used to be on the good way, and some big teams also are now in the
Bottom?
in the bottom of the table, and this is the time for them just to change one or two teams from each team. But as at now, I think most of the team that they are big team, they are still on top of the table, like Asco, like Aseka, like Barracuda. Bolosu also is doing fine, but for Gomido and the rest of others, I don't know what is happening with them. But to me, in this first half of this championship, I think Asco have been doing so perfectly well. But OTR, we thought that they are going to bring the miracle that they did last time. But this time around, unfortunately, the miracle is not work. Instead of coming up, they are continuing to sinking down. So I don't know much about that, but I just know that the first half of the championship, to me, I will say it's okay. To me, it's okay. But I know for Elom, it might not be okay.
Elom will have a lot to say about that.
At least the tournament have started.
Yeah.
And there's no interrupt from the day one up to now.
Okay.
So everything has been going smoothly. So let's say 5 out of 10.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much. Elom, do you agree with Ambassador?
Yeah, we first give the results of the last day. Yeah, of this first round of our championship. Etoile Filan have beaten Espoir of Zion 1-0. Yeah. Barracuda drew against Asco 1-1. Ice Bina also drew against OTA 1-1. Draw also of 0-0 between Semasi and IS Tambo. We have Gomido. They've losing at home against Unisport 1-2. We can say. Iseka also traveled to the side of Atando here at Lome and have beaten them 1-0. We have also the victory of Bolosu over Dito 2-1. And as Ambassador was saying it right, at the end of this, first leg or this first round, we can say a lot of clubs that we are expecting at the top, they are there. Only that some are deceiving us. At the table, we have Iseka that is leading the outcoming champion. They are still leaders with 30 points. Followed by Asco with 28 points. Unisport is classified third in the ranking, the third of the podium with 24 points. We have Barracuda that is fourth with 24 points. 19 points for Etoile Filan classified fifth in the ranking. Bolosu is positioned sixth in the ranking with 17 points, 16 points. For Dito of Lomé, and they classify eighth in the ranking. They have 13 points. Same point for Semasi. We classify ninth in the ranking. At the 10th position, we have Istanbul with the same point, 30 points. 30 points also for Espoir and Bolosu, respectively, classify 11 and 12 in the ranking. And in the red zone, we have OTR that went there recently. They just want to go and check if things are going right there, and they are there as we are speaking. And we have also Asbina that is there in the red zone. So yeah, that is it for the ranking. So if you say the normal club that we usually expected in our championship, Asco and Iseka, they are still the two that are leading the table, and between them and the third, I think there is a big gap, we can say 4 gap between them, for instance, and the third. And the surprising team is Unisport, that is doing very great. I was not expecting them at that position. They are third.
They are the surprise team of the first half.
Of the first half of the championship, they are fourth in the ranking. So that means they are doing great for now. But we are also used for that with them. They are known to to go and challenge the big clubs in the championship and all those things. So them being there for now is a good thing. Barracuda also, we've remembered the difficult season they have last season. So for them to be positioned at that, they are fourth in the ranking also this season. That means so many things are going not extraordinarily well, but things are better than what we have last season. And Etoile Filante, Bolosu also, they have begun the season, very dramatically, with many things. The problems of coaching, they've changed this coaching, they bring another one. He also left. The problem between, the president and some member of the staff, some players or some staff member could not say good morning to themselves, and all those things, make the debut of the season of Bolosu to be, so difficult. But as we are speaking, they have a new head coach that came, that played the last day and this day. He played 2 matches. He drew in 1 match and he has 1 victory. So that means he has 4 points overseas. It's good for a new coach. We are talking about Bonfoy Arimiao, who is a coach that we know for. He's always calm. He's not, in those problems and all those things. So we think that, we believe that we bring peace into the house. So now, when we left there, Atando Semasi, nothing surprising. They've started the championship very well. Like, if they are going to win it, but as we are speaking, they are 9th in the ranking. Espoir also, they are 11th. That is not normally their position, but there are still issues of, money there and here and there, some bonus money and all those things are making also their season not to be, that brilliant. Now, Gomido is having a big problem. Gomido, there is no way Gomido could be classified 12 in Togo Championship.
Ranking,
no, there is no way. But the problem is they have a lot of problem. If you take this season, for instance, their home is very toxic for them, I want to say, because it's like they are not free. They are not happy if they are playing at home. If you see this season, they have won so many matches when they travel out than I think they've only won 1 match at home, if I'm not mistaken.
They are better if they go out and play.
Yeah, the thing is that their own supporters will be something there, will be doing things. That do not make them, to be free to be good when they are playing at home. So the coach said that some times ago, and he's not happy about that and all those. And the management also of the team, of the players, are not good. If you have some wonderful player that now you allow them to go, you will not bring some little children and all those things. It's not happening. It's not helping Gomido. So they have a lot of problem. The president is not doing very well at the head of the coach, so at the head of the club. So I think things will be, we see a way to go, because like the way things are going now, they may likely, end up in the 2nd division at the end of the championship, because they are not far from the red zone. They have the same point. Yeah, with the 2 clubs also that are in the red zone, 13 points for them all. SOT also went into the red zone. We are surprised with what is happening today, because last season, Alban Shada said right, they were in challenge with Bolosu and Isaka for the title and all those things for the title race. But to see SOT today in the red zone, it means that a lot of things have gone wrong. It means that they have lost players that they haven't succeeded in replacing. For instance, their top goal scorer that went to Algeria. I'm not remembering his name. He finished, top goal scorer of the championship 2 seasons back. Last season, when he was absent, the beginning of the season of Asote were very difficult. They played 5 matches without victory. But when he came back, things started moving very well. And after he was sent to Algeria. They sell him to one club of there. I'm talking about Avoto Bruno. They sold him to a club at Algeria, and this season they were not able to replace that player, and we can see that things are not going very well for them.
So is he doing better there or still the same?
When he went there, he started scoring some goal and all those things, but he's not doing that much, good as he was doing here. So that is Algeria and all those things. So but he's not always that bad. But not like Togolese, outside. So he's not doing bad. At times he will score. At times you not hear about him. So that is what we can say for now. And at the end of this first half of the championship, the top goal scorer is Arisu Robodi with 7 goals. He's not a striker forward, a goal, scorer from the beginning, but, the new system of the coach make him, to be at that position. And the top goal, the second is Faraz Francis. Urobody is from Semasi. We have Faraz also, that is the second with 7 goals, also from Etoile Finan. At the top position, we have Basitu Madugu from Ice Bina with 5 goals, and we have Komi Emmanuel Ataba from Barracuda that also have 5 goals. And in the 5th on the ranking, we have Wakilu Pepasi that has 4 goals. So to say that means it's so poor in terms of goal scoring, because if you see the 13 days we have scored in all the 13 games, the number of the goals are, I think, 146. That means 11 goals has been scored per day. But every day we have a lot of matches, so that is being played. So that means our championship is not that prolific.
Yeah.
If after 13 days, our first goal scorer, our top goal scorer, have only 7 goals, and he's not even a goal scorer from the beginning, that means it's poor in terms of goal scoring. So we think that
you cannot judge it like that, because the European Championship.
Yeah.
Every country have their way of playing.
Yeah, I know you want to say that the defense is...
Yes,
no.
maybe in Togo,
the
defensive players are more better than the attacking players.
No. It's that we have attacking players that are very bad. That is it. It is not a matter of defensive player. When we go to the continent, you will see. If they are really... It's like we were having a debate last time, in Italy. Also this season, the striker are not scoring very well, and some people are saying that it's because the defenses are so tough and all that. No, if they come to the Champions League, they are collecting 5, they are collecting 6. So it is not that the defensive, if they are really good, even in the Championship, they will not be conceding more goals. But we see that when they come to the Champions League, they will concede a lot of goals. So that means it's the strikers that are having a lot of problems. So in our Championship, I don't think, the championship will end now. If they want to select players for the national team, you will see that the defense does that. They are saying that they are good. None of them will be selected. The wingers, none of them will be selected. But they will tell you that they are so strong. They are this. So that means it is not them that are good, or the goalkeeper, neither the goalkeepers, but I think our strikers have having a lot of problems. As usual, that has been our problem for some years now. So in this champion, except Avoto Bruno that scored 18 goals 2 seasons back, we mount to, I don't know, Plaka Fesu in 9th.
At night.
Yeah. I think it's more than 10 years now. He has scored also 19 goals with Agaza and all those things. So after that, our top goal scorer after every championship is 12 goals, 10 goals, 13 goals. It's not good. We have problem in scoring goals. So that is it. That is the summary that we can give about this first, half of our championship.
Yeah, thank you very much, Shalom. Let's take another quick break before we go into it.
Wait, what do you want to know about sports? Is it football, basketball, tennis, golf, volleyball, swimming, cycling, or athletes? They are all available, both national and international, on Sport FM 91.9 Lome Togo. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yes. AFCON final section. CAF generous towards Senegal. Ambassador.
Yes. You mean generous? Yes, generous.
Yeah.
Because
I'm happy you acknowledge that.
They were generous.
They were generous.
Them, yeah.
Because many people have been thinking that Senegal is going to be banned.
Yeah.
For leave the pitch, the stadium. Since the match is not finished, and they went in. They went in, but some say no, they went in, but they have not abandoned the match since one player is still on the pitch. So, what I can say is that CAF is generous because people thought they are going to be banned, and maybe they will not even go to the World Cup. So, but I like the way the CAF play their game. the way they play their card, because if this action is more than this, it will affect a lot of teams in Africa.
Yeah.
And many teams can protect against this action. So, and the way they are just put it, they just do that to negotiate, because the sanction is not a big sanction. It's not what we expected, because we know if FIFA want to sanction one country, we know what is happening to that country. FIFA has been sanctioning a lot of big countries before, and it happened to Senegal, and maybe I will say because of Morocco, because Morocco is doing better in terms of organization, in terms of playing. Right now, they have been doing perfectly good, and they don't want to lose Morocco. They don't want to lose their money. They don't want to lose their facilities, because in next month, 2, 3, 4 months now, they are going to host a woman also. They still have a lot of things to host in Africa. I don't know the reason why they give everything to Morocco. I don't know the reason why, but CAF just did this to negotiate, to make things more easy for both of them. And the problem now is that Senegalese team said that they will not comply with the sanction being imposed to them, and Morocco also said that they are going to file a case against this. They can't accept the sanction.
Yeah.
So to me, if they just want things just to die down like that, they should not say they want to go against it. They will not accept this action, because I don't know what they did to them that is very big thing. They don't sanction the team, the whole team, just their coaches and some 2 players in Senegalese team, and that's all. So they don't say the team will not play a qualified match in Nations Cup.
It was a fair sanction, like very, very fair.
And we should always they don't have right to protest this sanction. Even Morocco, that they said they want to appeal for the sanction. What they did is so bad. What the Moroccans did, the player, the coaches, the supporters, the journalists, everybody in the Moroccan teams, what they did is so bad. And if CAF cannot maintain this action, then definitely there is a problem for organizing African population.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ambassador. Elam, I'm very sure you have something. You have a lot to say about that.
Yeah, let us just summarize the facts. What happened at the final very quickly again. We will remember that it was the craziest final the AFCON has ever had. That final between Morocco and Senegal. We remind that in the 29th minute, Senegal scored a late, winner goal, which was cancelled for a foul in a build-up. For me, there was never even goal instead of talking of cancelling a goal, because there was a foul. That action, that is where we need also to enlighten people. In that goal of Senegal, there was never goal. There was never goal, because at the beginning of the action, the referee has already signify a foul. He has already, signified a foul. Normally, the game supposed to stop, but the players continue. Then after, the Senegalese scored that goal. So the goal was scored after the referee have signified a foul. Normally, the goal supposed to be. So it's like players went on offside, and the referee signified it, but the players still continue. We used to see it continue the action, and they will score. There is no goal. Sometimes they will give you yellow card, yellow card, because you normally supposed to stop. That is the thing. So the goal of Senegal, when we agree with what the way the thing go, there was never goal for Senegal. So
the goal in the extra time.
Yeah, the goal is in the extra time. In the course of the action, when I think it was Sek, the challenge between Sek and Hakimi, the referee, signified the foul before they scored the goal.
But why referee is not standing
on that
on it?
Yeah, that is why he refused to. That is even why the VAR did not call him back. That is why, because he's saying that he has already signified the goal, but it's the player that didn't stop the action. They continue the action. Normally, they're supposed to stop the action, so they continue the action, and after, that doesn't mean that the foul that the referee signify. Agree with. No, for me, there was never foul in that because it's a challenge between two players. Whenever they are corner kick, you will see people doing this thing, in the goal area. So for me, there was no foul. But since the referee has signified it, the action supposed to stop. But unfortunately, the players went on and they completed the action. So that is why the VAR could not even call him back because there is no goal. There is no goal. So the VAR could not call the referee back. So that is why the VAR did not call the referee. And that is why the referee also didn't go to check the VAR. So
and the goal stand?
The
goal stand?
No. The goal cannot stand because there is no goal. The referee is like
the first goal before they score the winning goal. Are you talking about?
Oh, is it the winning goal you're talking about?
No, the first goal. Before this, the goal that was cancelled. For I think it was Ismail Sad that scored the goal. The first goal. No, not the winning goal of Pap Gay. I'm talking about the first goal.
That is where I'm confusing.
Yeah, the first goal that bring about all the problem. So is when after they've cancelled that goal that after the Moroccan win a penalty and the Senegalese say no, they cannot have the penalty since they've cancelled their goals and all those things. Next thing they exit the pitch because their coach asked them to. But fortunately, Sadio Mane was there to rally them back on the pitch and all those things. So the game continued, and after Pap Gay scored that winning goal later. So that was a little bit the things that happened, the things that we saw on TV. But those that were on the stadium, a lot of things happened that we did not see. The attitude of the supporters of Senegal, for instance, when they were throwing themselves on the pitch, those are some images that the cameras cannot show because they are forbidden to show. They are forbidden to show those kind of images. So that is why they didn't show. If you went to the journalist area and all those things, they were fighting themselves on the stadium. There were fights between the Moroccan journalists and the Senegalese journalists, and the Senegalese supporters were throwing themselves on the pitch. Those are attitudes that needed to be censored, very much. But unfortunately, when the sanctions was out, that is what ambassador said. Me, I was surprised because I was waiting for something, very big for Senegal, and it will not be.
They were not hard on them.
They were not hard. I think compared to what they've done to the Moroccans, normally, if you take for instance, we give the sanction. We take the coach of Senegal, Pape Thiaw, that have engineered all those problems because it's him that asked his players to leave the pitch. That was the biggest, awful image of this AFCON. So he's the one that engineered that orchestrated that thing. He only came out with 5 games of suspensions, and he'll be paying, a sum of $100,000. That is what he will be paying. And if you take Iliman Ndiaye, he and also and Ismail Sarr, they are sanctioned for 2 game suspension. That was not a problem. And the Federation of Senegal is condemned to pay an amount of $715,000. That is what the federation is condemned to pay. And if you take the sanction of the Moroccan, for instance, you take Ashraf Hakimi for that thing of towel when he sneak out the towel of the goalkeeper of Senegal out of the pitch and all those things. Yeah, he was not a fair play captain. That is not right to do. So he is sanctioned for 2 matches. He will not be playing 2 matches in the next matches of Morocco. And this is if you take Saibari, for instance, the one also that stand, before the second goalkeeper of Senegal, Yohan Diouf, when he was keeping the towel of Mendy and they challenged themselves on all this, is also sanctioned with 3 matches suspension, and he will also pay a sum of $1,100. The same, amount with the coach of Senegal, for instance. But if you compare the thing that those 2 guys has done, the awful thing, the biggest one was for Pape Thiaw. So if Pape Thiaw and Saibari will be taking the same punishment, that is practically the same punishment because it's 5 matches for this guy, the coach, and 3 matches for the Moroccan player, and the same amount of money. So compared to that, is a little bit unjust towards the Moroccan players because that thing of towel is not that big that we ask a player to pay that amount of money and be sanctioned for 3 matches. At the same time, the coach that have had the most awful act in the tournament has been sanctioned for just 5 matches and all those things. So that is where the Senegal, the Moroccans wanted to appeal, because the sanction is not, it's like double standard. I don't know for them or for Senegal and all those things. So their federation also is condemned to pay $300,000 as amount. So I think the CAF was so generous, biased in their judgment, and it's not good. I need if the way things are going, if care is not taken, this thing will end up in the courts of arbitration if care is not taken, because the matter is becoming more and more, serious day by day. And we have also even some Moroccan clubs that played in the Champions League. Other things they also added to this one and all these things. So Ambassador talk about the women AFCON that will be hosting soon. If care is not taken, the Moroccans will not be hosting also that AFCON. If care is not taken, that AFCON will finally be played at South Africa. For now, there is, the probability that is coming up, because if things are not, well done and not at peace and all those things, the Moroccan, unfortunately, may not be holding that AFCON. And Ambassador said something previously that he doesn't know why it's the Moroccan that are hosting everything. Yeah, it's because it's simple. It's them that has the facilities. Others do not want to put. If it is only them. In the Maghreb, if you take them for instance, apart South Africa also, who has those facilities, apart from them, is the Moroccans. Even that of the South Africans is not up to the level of the Moroccans as we are speaking. You can even say that countries from Europe, from America are traveling down to Morocco to play their friendly matches. So that means they have put the standard so high in terms of infrastructure, so that the women turn AFCON. I think this will be the 3rd or the 4th time they will be hosting it in a row. After Cameroon, I think it's them that have been hosting it like 3 editions now. So that means nobody is there to challenge them. And if it's good, but it's not good, because even the preliminary or the eliminatory that they used to play for the AFCON and all those, you will see that so many selections used to play their match at Morocco because they don't have stadium that are well homologated. So it's good, but it's not good, because if you are giving them all the things, it will reach a time they will be imposing their law on you. And we cannot be, if they want to march on you, they will march on you very well. That is the same thing their president is doing today. Fuzi Deja, the president of their federation, is marching on everybody. Last time he had a fight with the Nigerian Federation. He's saying that those are the things that are going to bring the problem. He's saying that after helping him, he will now want to see him in the face and all those things, because he said that he helped him in the AFCON and all those things. So if those things are coming out, Nigeria, there are a lot of matches we know that they have beneficiated for some referee things. So if those things are coming out now, it's going to be a very big problem. So the way things are going now, things are going to end at the court of arbitration, but we hope that it will not end, because it will pollute our image more.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much, Eloma. Thank you very much, Ambassador. So let's quickly go into the last one. European Champions League playoff. Ambassador, please tell us more about it.
Yeah. This where something is going to happen dramatically, because
nothing will happen.
Yes, thing is going to be happening here, because the surprise team in the playoff to me is Real Madrid, because I have never I don't even think that
last season they played also the playoff.
They play playoff. Okay.
Yeah, they played the playoff against City and the prevail over City.
But this time around, they have a lesser team to play against Benfica. They have everything to beat Benfica.
Lesser team.
Yeah.
Benfica has beaten them in their last game, 4-2.
Maybe when the games get tough, the big team always show their color.
Okay.
So I think Real Madrid have everything to play, but as they are playing now, to me it's like they are not in their rhythm, because the last time they really struggled to beat the
Rayo Vallecano.
And that penalty is not even penalty. They just give them.
No, there is penalty. Don't exaggerate. There is penalty.
Fine way of giving them.
If a player is playing, if a player is playing a player instead of playing the ball, there is penalty. in the goal area. There is penalty. Nothing to say.
But the referee supposed to play the final whistle. But he just wait for Real Madrid just to close to Barcelona. So in that area, I see Dortmund play against Atlanta also. But it is very unfortunate that Ademola Lookman is leaving Atlanta. Maybe, I don't know. I think
rather it's fortunate because he needed to leave. Psychologically, he's no more there.
It's no more
he
there,
has had a lot of problem with the board of Atlanta, with the coach that have eventually left, and all those things. So I think he need a new, environment in Atletico.
Breathe.
Yeah, also is not that bad for him.
But if eventually go to Atletico, to me, I think it choose a career. He leave money and choose career.
Yeah, it's a very good career, choice of career.
Fenerbahce wants him with a lot of money, but he turned down. He just got Atletico, so I think it's okay for him.
Yeah, he's a good choice.
Yes, but I see Monaco against PSG, the French team, two of them playing against each other, and here we are. Maybe PSG is going to get away of this. I don't know if they are going to
get out of it.
Yes, because Monaco is doing perfectly well. They are not doing perfectly well, but it is PSG that is not playing well. So I wish PSG to qualify from this group, and I want a surprise in this playoff. The surprise is Galatasaray and Juventus, because Osimhen have been playing against a big teams, and since playing against Liverpool, he has not been doing well against the big team in the Europe, like Man City and other big team. So maybe he can do better against the old ladies of Juventus. I don't know, but I wish Galatasaray qualify from this action.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ambassador. Hello.
Yeah, we have a lot of good matches. Ambassador has said it. Real Madrid, Benfica, it will be a match of revenge for Real Madrid. As he said it right, when the match became tougher in the Champions League, Real Madrid also used to up their level. They become very weighty to play, and we hope that, it's true that the club is passing through a lot of things now, a lot of problems in terms of game producing and all those things. They are not, they are not that royal in their playing. The last time he said it, their victory are not, that much assuring. They used to win some matches, but with difficulty. So we believe that against Benfica they will pass. But the problem is that against them will be Jose Mourinho that has led Real Madrid before. So he liked to beat, his old teams that that is what he has succeeded in doing last time by beating them 4-2. So they have now another matches to play. We hope that, they will be up to the task against Real Madrid again. PSG Monaco, I don't know. I'm seeing Monaco passing. I don't want to debate about that, but I'm seeing, I don't know, in Galatasaray Juventus.
Don't let the PDG hear that.
I'm also seeing Galatasaray, doing something great against Juventus, because Juventus is not that, that good. They are really old. The old ladies are really old as we are speaking. They are even holding stick before they can walk. So I don't know. Borussia against Atlanta. I'm seeing the Borussia, passing against Atlanta and Newcastle. If things went well, they will pass, Karabakh. Club Brugge also, if things went well, they will be beaten by Atletico of Madrid, and Lukman will be there. So Inter will be playing Bodo Glimt. I think it's going to be a trap for Inter, because this team, Bodo Glimt, we are talking about, is a very, curious team. They've beaten City last time. They are capable of, causing problem to big teams, especially when they are playing at home. Because there is the west of Europe with all this thing of snow, frozen, and all those things. Teams are not good there whenever they are playing. So I think it's going to be a trap for Inter, and Leverkusen also against Olympiacos. I am seeing Olympiacos.
Going.
Yeah.
No
going
problem.
All right.
Club Brugge against Atletico.
Yeah.
You see.
Inter. Against Atletico. Yeah, Atletico will eventually pass now.
Eventually.
They will pass.
And Newcastle also will pass?
They will pass Karabakh.
Okay, time is up. Thank you very much. Hello, man. Thank you very much, Ambassador.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. I hope our lovely listeners and our lovely viewers enjoy our program today. Thank you very much, our technician, the giant of the house, and thank you very much.
The one that never laughs.
Yes.
And very much, Gentle Espoir. Thank you.
Join
Bye.
in the
Bye.
compass to remake the planet into a haven of joy and understanding and goodness. No one should have to suffer, especially our children. This time,